Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors going up against the Denver Nuggets. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Zion Williamson.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. We've got Miles Turner, Green out there with Wagner. Then it's Steven Adams, and it's Jones in at the small forward position. And for Golden State, James Harden out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Alperen Şengün. Then there's Corey Kispert, and it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Brent, these teams know each other well, and safe to say they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
Now here's Jones. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. Outside, Green. They get it back. Back to Jones. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Love the assertive attitude from Jones, wanting to continue to improve in his jump shooting.
Pass to McCollum. The 3. Buries it from 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Adams. Jones with the ball. Green, the pass to Turner. Clock at 6. Adams finds Turner. And again, Denver with a 3.
Got to be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
McCollum outside. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. McCollum's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Adams. To the middle. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Wagner, the pass to Adams.
On defense, Gobert expertly uses his size and length, making himself into a wall.
On the wing, Harden. Turner against Şengün. Shoots. Pass to Gobert. Here's McCollum. Şengün, a screen on Wagner. There's McCollum with the 3. Drains the triple. McCollum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Now here's Wagner. Last game, he had 28 points. Turner, a screen on McCollum. 6 to shoot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Nice play by Wagner. A really good athlete with excellent body control.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, BA. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Now here's Kuminga. Over Green. No good. A bit long that time. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the top rebounding point guards have been over the last month of the season. Second, Zion Williamson. Fourth, James Harden.
Yeah, there's really a science to it all. It's about reading shot trajectories and getting the right positioning as well. And so far, they're doing it better than most.
It's a dimension of the game that so few point guards have, and it's an attribute that makes them much more valuable to their ball clubs. To have that many rebounds coming from the point guard position, what a plus you got there.
Now here's Green. No points yet. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Adams, no hesitation, and right to the rim.
Pass to Gobert. Got a piece of it. Right side, Jones. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Pass to Turner. Green against Harden. Wagner with a screen on Harden. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
Here's Gobert. Now here's Şengün, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Outside Jones. Pass to Turner. Now Green. Defended by Harden. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Warriors trail by 3. Kispert outside. And here's Şengün. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Gobert with a screen on Turner. Here's Şengün. Pass to Gobert. Outside for Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Denver grabs the miss.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And here are the Warriors now. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Three-pointer, Kispert. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist of the night.
If there's an open man, you can make sure that James Harden will find him.
Wagner, the pass to Green. Over Kispert. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Here's Green, following the score by Golden State. And the 3 off target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And Brett, you've always seen the flashes. but now it seems the game is slowed down for Kuminga.
Well, BA, a lot of fans clamoring for Kuminga to get minutes even earlier on, but the Warriors took a very slow approach to his development, and now you're starting to see some of that athleticism and strength and some of that patience paying off for Jonathan Kuminga.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot, but you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Boston's checked in. Reeves is checked in for Denver.
Well, you could see how Shingu read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
Boston with the bucket. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And here are the Nuggets now. It's a 3-point game. Harden against Reeves. Wagner on the wing. Adams a screen. Looking to win the run. Wagner finds Adams. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
Harden against Reeves. Shoots a fadeaway. Rebound by the Nuggets.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Wagner inside. The ball's knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. And a look at the stats for C.J. McCollum.
During these last 10 games, he's been a menace on the defensive end. Poking balls loose, jumping passing lanes. He's been all over the place and piling up the steals as a result.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Şengün. Here's Harden. What a tremendous game he played against the Lakers. Pass to Boston. Now here's Vanderbilt. On the wing, Harden. A good-looking shot from the wing. And the Warriors lead by 5.
We don't see a lot of James Harden in the mid-range, but he is capable of knocking them down.
Here's Adams. Outside Jones from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Warriors lead by 5. Here's Boston. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Wagner with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Turner to snap the cold streak. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Golden State has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Kuminga, the pass to Gobert. Over Jones. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr. with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Now here's Reeves. He picked up 15 in their last win against San Antonio.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Back to Harden. Vanderbilt, a screen on Jones. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Well, just shredding the D here on the pick and roll. Harden, a true maestro.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Williamson for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Outside Harden. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Boston. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Nuggets trail by 9. Williamson up top, defended by Harden. Now here's Reeves. Williamson looking around to the inside. And it's slammed in by Adams.
That's a good fundamental play there as Zion able to set up for the assist.
Here's Boston. He's covered by Reeves. And he's going for the oop here. And Gobert with the stuff.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Harden. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Back to Gobert. Over Adams. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by Denver. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And this is today's NBA. Big men like Turner spacing the floor with great outside shooting.
Here's Boston. 9 points in his last outing. Pass to Harden. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Herb Jones picks one up. And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
Well, we're seeing this transition, BA, right, from Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
Şengün checked in for Rudy Gobert. Boucher's checked in for Denver. Bagley comes in for Turner. Here's Williamson. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 8. Here's Boston. Pass to Harden. Now Şengün. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 8 assists here tonight.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Now Jones fires from way outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
The Warriors lead by 10. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Alperon Şengün. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Boston in at the point guard position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter.
Big time slam there from Kuminga. His coaches and teammates encourage him to get up strong like that.
Pass to Reeves. Lets the three fly. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Well, Brad, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there are so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Finney Smith checked in for the Warriors. Green for three. Green's feeling it at the arc.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot. And it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And here's Reeves. The three is up. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Now here's Kuminga. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Lakers. Boucher against Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
That's a bad turnover right there. But aside from that one, I think they've done a good job controlling the pace and the ball during the game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kispert's checked in. Williamson outside. Green for 3. He drops it from range. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Kispert outside. Here's Boston. Green covering. Unloads. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, textbook work by Şengün. Setting a solid screen and then getting open.
Now here's Green. He has 6. Bagley sets a screen. Inside. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And this is how the West looks with just 3 games left until the playoffs begin. Taking a look at the Nuggets, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently. And checking out Golden State, 2 spots below.
Yeah, seeing where the Nuggets are, they haven't been as dominant as we've come to expect from them. Do you think there's still going to be major players in the playoffs?
Now here's Şengün. He's got 6. Pass to Boston. Shot clock at 6. Kispert left side. Şengün with it. And here's Kispert. He's covered by Reeves. Kispert's shot is good.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Williamson outside. Here's Bagley. Bagley sets a screen. Down low. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Size and touch is one thing, but you add that mobility that Bagley has. That's a great job in the pick and roll.
Pass to Boston. Şengün, a screen on Green. To the middle. And Şengün throw it down.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Denver will go for a different look here. Adams checked in for Boucher. Turner comes in for Bagley. Jones, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And Wagner subbed in for Green. Now here's Reeves. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Kispert. Denver getting their last shot to go. For three, McCollum. It's not going to go for him. And Reeves has got the ball here for Denver. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Yeah, Wagner showing he has the strength to beat contact.
Finney Smith checked in for Vanderbilt. Denver shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. The Warriors lead by 4. McCollum looks around. That one's good from Kispert on the assist by McCollum. Kispert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now here's Wagner, defended by Kispert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And you can't be too physical with how you guard Wagner. That's asking for trouble.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game.
He had a really rough game at the line last time out. He struggled to get anything to drop.
Free throw good, Wagner.
Yeah, a very energetic player. Franz Wagner always seems to be searching for his next chance to impact the game.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Finney Smith. Outside Kuminga. And there it is for him. Kuminga's got 9 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Wagner. He's got 10. This one for 3. Kuminga pulls it in.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to McCollum. Here's Kispert, defended by Wagner. To the inside. Fades and shoots. And it's Denver with a rebound. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Reeves. Back to Wagner. There's a screen by Turner. Shot clock at 5. And then Turner with the dunk.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Finney Smith, a screen. Here's McCollum. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. You know, Brent, C.J. McCollum is just a natural leader, a classic connector.
Yeah, C.J. has been amazing since day 1 coming into the NBA. I have no doubt that C.J., after his playing career is over with, is going to spend a lot of time either in a front office or in the league office, the way he presents himself and promotes the game. Class act.
Here's McCollum. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
And stolen by Reeves. Outside Jones. Back to Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen by Turner. Shot from the wing. McCollum pulls it in. The Warriors leading. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Şengün. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Şengün's got 10 points.
Just a menace around the bucket. Şengün is so hard to stop down low.
Wagner outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Şengün. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Harden's checked in. And both free throws good for Wagner.
I like how he's upped his aggressiveness here, finding ways to get to the line in this second quarter.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And quickly, the 2K leaderboard, showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month. In third, the Nuggets.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
On defense, the Nuggets. Wagner with a steal. Here's Reeves, and he hits it from 9 feet. Reeves has got 8 points. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Now here's Wagner. 12 points for him. To the paint. Now here's Reeves. He's closely guarded. Here's Jones. Ooh, poked away. In transition, here come the Warriors. And McCollum slams it in.
McCollum is so smooth out on the perimeter. I love to see him when he gets vertical.
Turner, a screen on McCollum. Wagner for 3. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Diabate's checked in for the Warriors. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. McCollum with a screen on Jones. 4-3. Harden can't hit.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Brent, Herb Jones looks like he might be the next elite perimeter defender.
Well, he's been amazing in the early part of his career. He closes out his space so well on people, in control and balanced, able to catch guys' first move. He is asked to guard the primary offensive wing on a nightly basis, and Herb Jones is up to the challenge. You scan around the league to look at young guys who might be pillars of teams moving forward. You know, Herb Jones could be one of those guys.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Warriors. Alperen Şengün comes in for Finney Smith. And Denver with a change here, too. Green is checked in. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's Green, coming off a 28-point game against San Antonio.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
McCollum against Jones. And here's Şengün. He's got 10. Pass to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Kispert up top. And here's Şengün from deep. Rebounded by Denver. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Green. Jalen Green pushing through inside.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Finney-Smith checked in for James Harden. And the free throw, no good.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
McCollum against Green. Here's Finney-Smith. The three-pointer off the mark.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And that one good.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes, finding it now.
McCollum on the wing. Green covering. Finney-Smith passes to McCollum. Here's Kispert. Back to Şengün. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Defended by Jones. And again, no good by Golden State.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Green. Turner, a screen on McCollum. And here's Green from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside, Finney-Smith. McCollum with it. Green covering. Şengün with it. From outside the arc. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Denver. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. McCollum with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Lets it go from deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Nuggets on top, up by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings. First, let's get into the power rankings for our suits. Kenny, those are some nice-looking slacks you have on. Don't they come in your size?
Okay, Ernie, I see what you're doing here, but I'm not taking that from the bow tie bandit.
Ernie, take it easy on Kenny. We know those pants are keeping those knees in place.
Okay, I'm out of here.
And fellas, you take a look at the Nuggets. A close game so far through the first half.
I like their follow-through on the offensive end, not taking the shots and walking away. They're hunting for those second chance opportunities there, Shaq.
And turning those opportunities into points that they need.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One of the stories here, Alperen Şengün, getting it done today.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The Warriors trailing. On the court for the Nuggets, we've got Green. Herb Jones out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Steven Adams, and it's Wagner in at the 2.
Well, a master from the mid-range, Harden, so good at finding available space from that distance.
Wagner outside. Back to Green. In close. Green puts it in.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
There's McCollum with the 3. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Yeah, I wish McCollum would sell microwaves because I'd buy one. That's what he does. He heats up in a hurry.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Offensive rebound, Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish. That gives him a double-double in this one. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Sengun has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year. Sengun has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
This will make 5 trips to the line for him tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Wagner.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Pass to Sengun. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Sengun's got 16 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
McCollum against Wagner. Over to the wing, and here's Turner from the arc. Fires in the triple. He's got 11.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Pass to Gobert. Inside. Here's Kispert. Oh, Green with a block.
So quick to rotate. I mean, Green able to cover quickly.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, good whistle there.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And the first one at the line is good.
And for fans who follow year after year, it's so great to watch development in this league. Herbert Jones has a great build, a good defensive instinct set, and is growing on offense. This is a development guy.
Now here's Sengun. He's got 16. That shot missing. Denver leading by 5. Jones, the pass to Wagner. Now Turner. Back to Wagner. And he throws it down with one hand.
Yeah, Wagner just keeps going at them. He's in the zone right now.
Pass to Sengun. Kispert with the ball. McCollum, the pass to Kispert. Harden against Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shot to stop the run. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Things are starting to come together for them, and the lead is starting to grow too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. This break gives us a chance to look back on the last month and see which teams racked up the most points in transition. Number 5, the Warriors.
And you know, over this stretch, they've really had their way in the open court, pushing the ball hard and getting those fast break points.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Şengün. To end the run, and Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Jones finds Green. Now here's Wagner. McCollum defends. Adams with a screen on McCollum. Wagner for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Down low. Şengün, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
A clear look for Green. And another basket for Denver.
I mean, the speed, the agility, it can be so hard to keep pace with Green.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the officials are now allowing a bit more contact. Warriors coach Steve Kerr had called for more leeway for defenders, and he said, quote, "I love the shift. It's a better game when the cheap stuff isn't called. Players are so skilled today, they don't need any help." Brian, do you agree?
I do. I say let him play.
Great pass by Harden. He can put it right where you need it to be.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Turner's got 6 in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Kispert outside. McCollum on the wing, defended by Wagner. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Harden. Just 4 to shoot. Another shot. Jones with some nice D. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Inside. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Green. Green's got 5 assists tonight.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Now here's Kispert. He's got 7. Back to Harden. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Yep, that one's good. Jones has got 11 points.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Kispert. And the Warriors miss again. The Nuggets lead by 17. Outside, Green. Wagner on the wing. Back to Green. Shoots over Harden. And it's Green missing. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Şengün. Outside Harden. Back to Şengün. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. He's got 18.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Now Adams, defended by Gobert. Adams, the pass to Turner. Green for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Şengün's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's McCollum. Kispert on the wing. McCollum, the pass to Gobert. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Nuggets ball.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. Williamson's checked in for the Nuggets. Reeves comes in for Green. Denver leading by 15. Reeves, the pass to Jones. McCollum pulls it in. And the Warriors shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Pass to Şengün. And out of bounds, the Nuggets will take it. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Denver's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Williamson outside. Adams with a screen on Kuminga. Williamson finds Adams. Right side Reeves. Adams a screen. Reeves against Harden. Just 3 to shoot. Reeves the pass to Adams. Jones from outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Warriors trail by 15. Harden surveying the D. Strong finish by Gobert.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Reeves, the pass to Jones. Back to Reeves. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. James Harden picks one up.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
And the Warriors making a change here. Boston's checked in.
Great potential for Zion on defense. We see glimpses with blocks like that.
Tipped! McCollum with it. He's got 13. Pass to Gobert. Outside Kuminga. Here's Boston. McCollum on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
He's just a hard guy not to foul. C.J. McCollum is so versatile as a scorer, you never know which move he's going to go to.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Boucher's checked in for the Nuggets. Bagley comes in for Turner. And McCollum drops them both. Denver leading by 13. Williamson outside. Back to Reeves. On the wing, Jones. The 3-ball. Sends it home from three-point land. Jones has got 14 points.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
And checking out the 2K leaderboard since the All-Star break. Look at the numbers put up by this group of small forwards. You take a look at Jones, 5th in the league. Not someone you want to send to the line.
And these fellas have their free throw strokes down. Each one could probably shoot a high percentage blindfolded.
Do appreciate and admire when they get to the free throw line. It's all about their routine, and their percentages reflect that. Not shy about coming from the wing and driving into the lane aggressively, inviting the D to foul them.
Here's Bagley. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
What's up?
And that one misses. Warriors trail by 16. Pass to Şengün. And here is Kuminga. Over Jones. Goes back up. And there's a nice layup by Şengün. Şengün's got 22.
Yeah, great positioning and timing from Şengün there. And his height helps a little too.
Williamson passes to Reeves. To the paint. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Kuminga against Jones. Kuminga, the pass to Şengün. From 13. Rebounded by Denver. Williamson left side. Outside Reeves. Back to Williamson. This one for three. The shot by Reeves, no good. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Şengün. From the high post. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 24 points for him.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Williamson passes to Reeves. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Kispert's checked in for the Warriors. And so Reeves nails both of them. Warriors trail by 16. Here's Boston. He's got 6. On the take. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Austin Reeves picks one up. This is his second trip to the line in the game. The first one falls. Good on both. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Williamson outside. Pass to Reeves. Back to Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Boston. Give him 8 points now. Over to the left wing. Here's Şengün. Oh, what an incredible end to the quarter.
Wow, incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly. Woo.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Denver. They lead by 14. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Jarrett Vanderbilt. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Corey Kispert. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Boston in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Bagley passes to Williamson, doubled by McCollum. Outside for Boucher, back to Wagner. 6 to shoot. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Wagner's got 23.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Wagner. Outside Reeves. Williamson outside. Bagley passes to Wagner. Bagley, a screen on McCollum. Here's Wagner. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now. McCollum on the wing. Pass to Vanderbilt. McCollum on the wing. Vanderbilt, a screen on Williamson. Here's McCollum. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson.
Forceful rejection coming over there from Zion. You got to be careful if he's lurking.
Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. There's McCollum with the 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Denver leading by 18. Reeves, the pass to Williamson. Pass to Wagner. Bagley sets a screen. Wagner inside. McCollum defends. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Williamson outside. And here's Reeves, defended by Kispert. On the wing, Reeves. Kispert grabs a miss.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Here's Boston, covered by Boucher. Kispert outside. Back to Vanderbilt. To win the drought. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's off on the first. Finney Smith's checked in for Boston. Second free throw, no good. And it's Williamson with the ball for the Nuggets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Now here's Wagner. Pass to Williamson. Outside Reeves. The Nuggets need to get one up. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Well, at 6'11" and that active, Bagley, that's easy stuff.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And the Warriors making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Turner, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Jalen Green comes in for Reeves. Pass to Gobert. Kuminga up top to get back on track. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
That's sort of the natural range for Kuminga, even though he's gotten better with the three.
Outside, Green. Boucher a screen on McCollum. Green against McCollum. Wagner outside. Warriors with the rebound. Now McCollum. Knocked loose. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, playing big inside. Wagner draws good contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Pass to McCollum. Fires for 3. He buries it from 3.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Wagner, the pass to Boucher. Vanderbilt with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And some changes here for the Warriors. Şengün comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Harden in for McCollum. And here's Green from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Outside Kuminga from outside the arc. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. And that's a double-double for him now.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Boston's checked in for the Warriors. Free throw no good for Wagner. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Pass to Turner. Back to Williamson. And here's Green from the arc. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Harden. Now here's Kuminga. Pass to Boston. Wagner with a steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Şengün with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Boston. And again, no good by Golden State.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Şengün finds Gobert. Back to Şengün. Kuminga against Green. Here's Boston. Here's Gobert. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It'll be on Zion Williamson. McCollum, he's checked in for the Warriors. Adams checked in for the Nuggets. Jones comes in for Williamson. And you look around the league, Brenner, small market teams having a moment.
Well, BA, these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick and a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft in some cases. These teams aren't going anywhere.
And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Kispert's checked in for Kuminga. Denver leading by 20. And here is Green. Pass to Jones. Oh, stolen by Harden. Kispert outside. Here's McCollum. Green covering. Looking to get it going. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by McCollum. That gives him a double-double.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
Green with the ball. And it's Şengün picking him up. Poked loose. And stolen by Gobert. McCollum against Wagner.
I think the defense let up a little bit and thought CJ was an easy cover inside, but he's too crafty. He gets the foul.
The free throw drops for McCollum. Reeves is checked in for the Nuggets. And McCollum drops them both.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Now here's Green. And another miss by Denver.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
At the offensive end, Gobert isn't always this aggressive, so it's really good to see.
McCollum against Reeves. Pass to Turner. Lets the three fly. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Kispert, the pass to Harden. Şengün, the screen. Shot on the wing. Again, Golden State.
Well, pick your poison with James Harden. Either way, he's going to find a way to make you pay.
Outside, Green. Back to Reeves. Inside, here's Adams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. No good on the free throw.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Here's McCollum. Rebounded by Denver. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Green to stop the drought. Drops in the 3. Green's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Şengün with it. Turner covers. The jump hook. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Şengün's got 28 points for the game. And Reeves has got the ball here for Denver.
Timeout, timeout.
13-point lead. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Franz Wagner checked in for Reeves. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Michael Malone was going over with his team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. On defense, the Warriors. Trailing by 13. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Here's Golden State. They're on a 13-3 run.
Testament to the savvy of McCollum. The defender bites on his subtle move, then is left with no choice but to foul him.
The free throw drops for McCollum. And he makes both free throws. Wagner with it. Outside, Green. There's a screen by Turner. Green in the post. Defended by Harden. Clock at 4. Wagner for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Wagner's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And that one drops for him. Wagner's got 32 points in the game.
And Wagner is money from there.
Here's McCollum. Şengün, a screen on Wagner. Takes the 3. Denver grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Outside Jones. Here's Green. It's blocked by Gobert. Down low. Kispert, the pass to Şengün. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. Herb Jones picks one up. Şengün, no good on the free throw.
Yeah, Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
Here's Wagner. Warriors with the rebound. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Nuggets.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Franz Wagner.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
That free throw, no good. And he can't hit the second. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Boston. Gobert passes to Boston.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 10. That one falls, so he hits both of them. So it's Denver picking up the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Franz Wagner.